Hey YouTube, welcome back. I'm super excited, y'all. Clicked on this video. Y'all already know we switching it up on this title, okay? I know I probably like I know a lot of people like, dang, she finna talk about some credit. Like, this is different. I know this like nothing that you probably thought that I would be actually speaking about, but I really want y'all to realize is that this channel is to help you get so much game, and I really want to teach you guys as I'm learning so much. A lot of things that I wasn't taught that I wish that I had somebody to tell me. A lot of things I had to experience on my own to realize, like, okay, dang, like a lot of people really do not know about credit. So I always just try to, talk to you guys about real life situations to help you in your day-to-day life. As y'all know, that's already in my bio, period. But y'all, I actually killed this bottle of water. But before we get started, because it's going to be a really good, juicy knowledge, something that you should go get your notebook and go get a piece of paper. And I ain't gonna say notebook and a piece of paper. Go get a notebook and a pen and definitely write down your information, okay? Yeah, Y'all know I love y'all. But, oh my gosh, this shit just went all the way over there. Hopefully y'all didn't see that shit. But let's really get into it, y'all. As y'all know, I'm with a fresh face today. I actually been doing so much, y'all. So much. But I had a little bit of time to be able to hop on my YouTube. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just get on my YouTube, talk to my subscribers. I know I've been dropping a lot of videos and I'm just working on being more consistent than anything. And I just get so happy. I get so happy when I see you guys like my video. I get so happy when you guys, click the notification bell and subscribe to my channel. Y'all do not understand how much that makes me happy because I know that I'm doing something right because y'all are subscribing. Like, I wouldn't be subscribing to nobody's channel that they won't really talk about nothing. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't really be on it. You know what I'm saying? So just to know that you guys really fuck with me, I fuck with y'all. Like, I really do. Cause like that's what's keeping me going to get on my my YouTube and talk to you guys because right now we live in a world right now where we go through so much with life. Like sometimes we just be wanting to just hear the right words or, right video to make us really like get in our bag or something that's gonna change, my mind, your mindset, even my mindset. Like I love to hear new information like I never heard before, and I just really want to take you guys on this journey. So, about why fixing your credit is important. So let's really get into it, y'all. I know I have dropped most of my videos. If you guys haven't watched them, definitely go down there and watch them. Okay, girl? Yeah, because there's some really good videos. And as y'all can see, is the growth of how I started and look what I'm at now. But I just want you guys to realize the main important thing is when I was in school. I feel like that would hit it for me in school. And, I went to college just like everybody else. Go to school, graduate, you excited, you finna go to college and you get to college and you be like, oh, hell no, this ain't some shit that I want to do. So, y'all, I would never forget when I went to college. My mom, she was super excited for me to go to college because, of course, she just wanted me to do something that she never got a chance to do. So, when I went to college, I went, like, my major was thing like radiology. It was some shit with x-rays, some shit that I knew that made a lot of money, but I didn't give two fucks about the education, okay? Let's just be real, okay? Because when I was in college, I was partying, shaking ass, going out every weekend, working two motherfucking jobs. Like, I was living my life in college because I thought that's what college was about. Like, shit, I was twerking on the motherfucking wall, the couch, bouncing that motherfucking ass. That's what I was doing. But, so y'all, I went to college and it was like I was spending most of my time like in college, like doing like shit that I wanted to do because it's like when you out on your own, you gonna experience some shit, especially you been in your mama house and this is your chance to get away from them. You been to turn the fuck up. So that's what I was doing the whole time in college. Like I really was not worried about no fucking education. Okay, let's just be clear. Okay, but so y'all, I will never forget working two jobs, and I remember I had a I had a Toyota when I went to school. Toyota Camry, it was a gold, and I had the car when I was in high school. But I remember I had gotten into a wreck. And I was like, dang, like, I ain't got no money. How I'm going to get to work? My mom actually lives in a location that I go to school from. So it's kind of much easier for her to, be able to, come get me or anything happen or, call or some stuff like that. It was easier for me to go home when I was in college. So I remember just seeing everybody get their refund checks. And I'm just like, I'm calling my mama like, Mom, when my refund check coming in? Like, I was excited. Everybody saying they got this amount for their refund. And, everybody posting on the internet, my refund in here. Oh, my refund came in from school. And I'm just like, I'm over here busting my motherfucking ass, working 2 jobs. What is money at? I need something. Like, I had so many, like, business ideas that I wanted to do. I was just waiting on the money to come in. But as time passed, y'all, I didn't get a refund check. Like, I went to college for literally a semester, and that was it. And that was it. I did not get a refund check. And I was to the point, I'm like, why I'm not getting a refund check? I would talk to my mom and I would ask her, and I didn't really know nothing about student loans. She would take out student loans for me because I had to get these books and stuff. But I'm just like, I'm spending so much of my money, and my mom is having to take out loans for books that I need, and this shit ain't really nothing that I want to do because I didn't really even like school in the first place. Like, I just went to school just for me to pass and just for me to get my high school diploma. But as you think about it, you get in this world now, you really don't even need that. You can create something by being a content creator, and the things that they used to take away from us that was important, what's really important now. So, my mom, like, I would go to the financial aid and I would talk about, like, these loans. They say you got this. They say you got this. You got to be able to pay this whole amount of money back until you do this, until you do that. I'm just like, hold on. Like, I'm just in college. Like, I didn't get out of high school to deal with this shit. Like, literally. So I was at a point in my life, I'm just like, my mom was like, well, right now, we can't, get, what you want right now. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I was young. My mom didn't really tell me what was really going on, like, about financial aid. All I knew was just about student loans. And I'm just like, okay, cool, whatever. So I would never forget, like, I was always, like, wanting to, like, get my own place or buy my own car. And that's when really stuff really started hitting me, was because, like, we see a lot of these car places out here. We see a lot of these nice places. And what really hit me was, like, your credit. Your credit is so important. And I'm be honest, I couldn't fault my mom for, not knowing information that she would have known. It's just like passed down generation after generations. And, I would never forget the conversation that me and my oldest brother had. We was outside and he was just saying, I really can't, what I'm saying, like, get what I really want to get because, mama, really, like, messed up my credit and stuff like that. So, in the beginning, I was like, why mama mess up my credit? Like, I'm young. I'm getting out in this world. My kid already fucked up. Like, and I'm not knowing because I'm young, but not knowing as time passed that eventually I'm going to have to know something about this. You know what I'm saying? So, what I want you guys to understand is that I used to be so mad at my mom and my dad because I was just like, why didn't y'all do this, and that for me? Like, I literally went to my mom and my dad and I literally told them to their face, was like, why y'all didn't do this for me? Like, what's going on? Like, and I realized that my mom and my dad were just doing the best that they could for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wasn't taught. I'm pretty sure they was taught about credit and taught about how these things what you need to get, how this is important. I'm pretty sure that I would have had that guidance as me growing up. But as I look back at my life and I look back from generations, including myself and my family, I looked at we was never taught these types of informations. And I was never taught about this information until I started to try to get things on my own, and I couldn't because I'm just like, they said I got student loans on my credit. I got all these stuff on my credit. I'm just like, what the hell is what's going on. Like, why are they, this is, you got a lot of late fees on your credit. It was so many things that was on my credit I did not know anything about. It was some things that, my mom, probably took out, but I can't fault her from that. She had to do whatever she had to do to take care of her kids. And I applaud her for that, but I was just like at a point to where I was just researching things, because when you actually get out here in the real world, when you're off this phone, when you're actually doing your day-to-day things, that's when really life hits you. And I just was like telling myself that I really want to learn how to do it. I really want to learn like what's on my credit, and knowing that, your credit can improve. You can be able to remove things off your credit. You can be able to start over fresh and be able to build on your credit, work on your credit, and actually know what's on your credit, and know, what's causing inquiries on your credit, what's causing you late fees, what's actually on it, because it's definitely important. And that's what I tell you guys, is so important that you guys are actually on my videos and actually watching, because I wish that I had somebody telling me that the same thing. But what I did was I was actually on my YouTube channel just searching up, okay, whatever. I was on my YouTube channel like searching up credit, because I will always see credit. I'm just like, let me watch this video. I'm keep hearing too much about it, and I'm kind of like going through the same thing, like trying to work on my credit, trying to fix my credit, because I was in that bracket of just like, I'm seeing so many people get, business credit and all this, and they get fund this, they business fund this, they business fund this. And I'm just like, I'm independent, and I'm just like, I'm taking all of my hard-earned money to be able to do what I need to do. And like, I need a business credit, I need a business loan. So that's when the mentality clicked, because what I realized is that, y'all, they do not want us knowing nothing about credit. Like, I swear to God, like, listen to me, okay? Listen. They do not want us to know about credit. And I want y'all to realize that if you're in a situation in your life where you want to be able to walk in an apartment that you want to be able to get, or, walk into that car lot and be able to pick out any car you would like, no money down, no high ass payments that you making, and you're knowing that you having to make a high car payment, and then you have a really high insurance. Maybe you're not on your mom's insurance. I think some policy, like if you're under 25, you're in, I don't know, it's like a policy like that, because when I had my car, I was on my mom's policy at the time. And like, I guess it keeps you're on the whole policy. I think the payments are low, something like that. But I just realized, like, okay, cool, you got a high payment. Your car payment may be like $738 a month, and then you have to pay a high insurance. So you may look and pay almost close to, you have, let's break it down. You have a car payment, you got car payment, car insurance, and taxes on your car. And I didn't realize that until I actually purchased my own car, because when I actually purchased my very first car, I paid it off in cash. And that was probably the best thing I could say I have ever done, was just like, I literally paid it in cash, paid it off. So the only thing that I had to worry about was my insurance. And my insurance at the time was like $183 a month. Oh, loved it, okay? But I want y'all to understand is that, be that person to be able to, do something that nobody isn't doing, especially in your family. That's why I'm choosing to do it. That's why I'm working on my credit. That's why I'm building these things for myself, so I can be able to pass that down to my little brothers and help my family build credit in their self, because, we got to think about it. It's not that hard to, sit down and watch a video that's going to change your life and your mindset. And not only your life and your mindset, but your family's mindset as well, too. So it's very important that, you guys are, watching these videos, because, I wish I had somebody to tell me about these things, but I had to learn from my experience on my own. And, especially, if you're, buying a car and you like, oh my gosh, you're stressing, and you like, oh my gosh, I got this high ass payment and I got to pay this insurance. And then it's like it's like you go get the car that you really, really want, but you're really not happy because you have these high ass payments and you just like, this is really killing my pockets. That's like, you start like feeling that what you done, well, you're not happy with because you're making these payments on it. And I also want to, give you guys a little nugget. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to understand is that when you go to these big companies, and especially if you're financing through car companies, you also got to understand that they will do small inquiries on your credit. So inquiries will definitely drop down. If you already have a really low credit score, I would say the lowest to me is lower than 600. That's really low. If you're lower than 600, then you really have to work on your credit for real. And I can definitely say that because that was me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, we finna let's knock this shit off. You feel me? But the best, I said the best. What the fuck, y'all? The best thing, y'all know I just be talking. You know what I'm saying? Talking like that neck, you know. But the best thing I want you guys to realize is that go to like CarMax, you go to these big car companies, and most of their signs, they say that they're financing. So of course you're gonna sit down and take your information. They're gonna ask you for your, information, everything that you have to actually provide to them, and they check you and they be like, okay, well, you got approved, but they want this amount down, and they want this amount now. CarMax, if you go to CarMax, a lot of people purchase their cars from CarMax. You see a lot of people because they have a lot of variety of cars. If you go to CarMax, you'll be able to get your information, and then take your information. If you get approved, certain cars, they ask you like how much you want to put down on the car, whatever you have today. Some cars, they may have that you can be able to put down a lower amount down on it. And sometimes, they have that they want a little bit more higher than what you're asking them for you to be able to purchase the car from them. And I want you guys to really be realistic with yourself. I want you guys to realize that, even though you're probably stacking your money up to, get a car and do everything, but really just focus on getting your credit, because you want to be able to walk into a car company knowing that your credit is good. You want to be able to walk in there knowing for a fact that, you can get anything and not have to put no money down. Like, it's so important because that actually gives you a relief for yourself. But like, I'm going to get this exact car tomorrow. I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow. Like, and it is. And you don't have to be worrying about, well, dang, am I going to get approved for this? Am I going to have to put so much money down? And sometimes y'all see y'all, drive by. Sometimes people may have a $400 payment on a car, or, this, that, and that, 400 payment, maybe even lower than that, not even that much. It's also insurance companies that you definitely have to look out for to make sure you having really good insurance. But I want you guys to understand this is another nugget, so make sure y'all take notes as well too. You know what I'm saying? So my biggest thing is for you guys to realize is that when I first purchased my car, and they was like, you have two options. You do liability or full coverage on your car. And at that time, I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, I ain't gonna go get no fucking full coverage, because I'm just like, okay, that's not smart for me to do that. I'm not finna go pay that. Like, I'm talking to you guys, knowing how to, what I'm saying, do what you gotta do, okay? And I was like, I'm just gonna get liability. And so, of course, they brought my insurance payment down even lower, so I was cool with it. And, of course, I was taking the option on it, because if I hit somebody's car, I wouldn't get nothing, you know what I'm saying? Of course, full coverage protects you and the other car as well, too. But I'm just like, if I have to do what I got to do, then I just got to be extra precautious when I drive, make sure I'm driving the right way. That's just on your end, you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you're doing what you need to do when you're driving your car, because, things does happen. But that was the biggest thing that I did too. So don't think that when you go and you get insurance that you have to definitely get full of coverage, because you may be, I don't know what that sound is, but it need to stop. But I want you guys to realize that do what you gotta do. Like if you gotta get liability just, in order for you to be able to stack your money up, for you to be able to get full coverage on your car, do that. Don't let nobody tell you that, that's a bad choice right there. Like, don't let nobody stop you from what you have in your bank account and what you can do for right now. Think about that. That's the biggest step that you have to think about. What can you do for right now? And eventually, once, your income start coming in and you can be able to pay for full coverage, definitely switch to full coverage, y'all. I ain't got no more water. I got this little bit old sip of water, y'all. Nothing in here. I should have me 2 water bottles because I know I be talking, I be spending these gems. But, you look and you just be like, dang, like, I can't get this because this is it's like it's too much for me. Or you go to these apartments and you have a really high security deposit that you have to put down. And you just like, dang, I gotta pay this high ass security deposit before I move in. Like, how the hell I'm gonna get all this shit before I move in? Cause you gotta think about the security deposit. You gotta think about getting all your shit, packing up all the shit, gotta move the shit in the apartment. And you may have to get a tow truck to move the shit. It's so many things. Like, I gotta do all of this before I move in. Damn. I thought I wanted that shit to just be give me my keys, walk in that motherfucker. Like you don't want to have to go through that hassle. Because when you move in and when you purchase a car, like that is supposed to feel like a joyful moment in your life. Like you should be so happy to walk in there knowing that your credit good and, knowing that you can purchase this car. And that's just like, look how people start treating you when they actually start seeing your credit is really, really good, because they look at you like, oh my gosh, I can get you in this today with no money down. You be like, no money down? Are you serious? Because you're not used to that. I know I wasn't used to that. I was used to just going to car lots, having to pay for the car payment and the insurance. I'm just like, God damn, I don't even want this goddamn car. Because you're like, God damn. But I'm going to be for real. Like, moving in your own apartment, moving into your own house, credit is good for everything, you guys. And I really want you guys to realize that it's so important. How I learned, y'all, I got on YouTube University and I just started searching up videos. But God was really speaking to me to really talk to you guys about this, because I really always tell myself that I want my channel to be an educational channel and to teach y'all. Like, it makes me happy to know that I learned this information. I'll be like, man, this is good. I got to share this to my subscribers. I got to let y'all know and put y'all on game, because as us as females, and I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all so much. You know what I said? But I want you to be that boss woman. I really want you to get on your shit. Like, don't really blame what your mom and your dad didn't give you. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful that, you have that vision to be able to create something that you want to create. Like, be grateful that you was able to know about these things and know that you can fix these things, not only for yourself, but your generation behind you. And, people who paved the way for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at my life and what I do. I look at it with my brothers. I look at it with my mom. I look at it with everybody, because I want to know that if I have the opportunity to be able to know that not only I can fix my credit, I can fix my family's credit and get them things that they probably never could have thought got, before their own. I just get to the point to where it's like, it makes me happy. And I know it makes you guys happy, because, so many people don't want us to know about these things. They want us to continue to fail. And, y'all, I feel like sometimes in this world, people just think that, oh, when I'm on, I ain't got to put them on nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want nobody to be able to, rise above. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get so upset. Y'all, my lips, y'all, I'm telling you something what happened on pauses. My lipstick broke. Literally broke, y'all. And I just been trying to find my other one, because I buy so many and I cannot find them. So, ladies, I know how y'all be feeling when y'all be buying y'all lip glosses and then the shit get lost, and then you go try to get the other one and it's gone. Then you go try to find it. It's like them bitches got legs, because ain't no motherfucking way my motherfucking lip gloss is every motherfucking way. I need it. And I'm not going out no motherfucking house without no motherfucking on my lips. Even when I'm in the house, Gots to put the shit on, okay? But I really want y'all to understand that I had to tell myself that I want to learn. Like, I want to learn how to do it. I want to learn because, I was that person who was looking at my credit. And, I remember having a conversation with my dad, and he was just telling me, he was like, I knew credit was important, but I didn't know it was that important. And my dad is 40 years old. And, like, for my dad just to know that for himself, and realizing, like, he just not realizing, like, dang, I remember he told me, he was like, my credit score was like a 800, and I didn't even know my credit score was a 800. And, just to see how happy that made him, it just taught me so much, you know what I'm saying? And, I just told myself that, if you're going to win in your life, like, knowledge is powerful. Knowledge is what's going to really take you to the next level in your life, knowing these things. And I want to continue to share these videos with you guys, knowledge, and to help you guys along your way too, especially if you're an entrepreneur, you have a business and you starting out on your business. Really, get your LLC, start getting business loans, start doing these things that you need to do, and actually take action really now into your business. Like I said, if you are an entrepreneur, focus on being and creating a business. Don't focus on going to no jobs, because if a job can replace you and have somebody on your job the next day, then that just goes to show you that they don't need you. You need to work on something that can forever pay you. This is your business. This is what you do. This is how, this business that you starting, you're going to take these $5,000. You know what you're going to go do? You're going to go open you up a business. Like, start thinking business and start being smart with what you want to do into your life. Now, I'm only speaking to the entrepreneurs. Like, a lot of people may still work a job, and, I'm not trying to say anything is wrong with that, but, okay, thank you, girl. Yeah, I get so many messages all day, like, oh my gosh. But I want y'all to realize that just take that step to do that. Like, I'm young, and I just, even though me being young, I hang around like a lot of older people, and they just be like, oh my gosh, like, you're level, like, you're so smart, and, like, you're so young. Like, that's good to have that mindset that you have. And because I hit on my homegirl, and I was like, girl, bump all the other stuff. Like, what I'm about to do for us and my family, and to actually help her, I said, girl, I'm really about to do what I need to do, and we're going to get this motherfucking credit right. That's what we about to do. Y'all, I'm getting so many messages. Oh my God, somebody subscribed to my channel. Y'all, that made me so happy. And I'm over here making a video, and then I see somebody subscribed to my channel. Y'all, I'm so happy. But I hit up my homegirl, and I was like, girl, we about to work on this motherfucking credit. I said, I'm about to really do what I need to do, because I'm about to do what we need to do. We gonna get this motherfucking credit right, okay? Because we entrepreneurs, we hustlers, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we actually, taking out our money, that what we do, to investing it into our business, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was like, no, girl, I said, bump out the other stuff. If I got to take one for the team and really sit down and learn about credit and get my credit and stuff fixed, and help you get your credit and stuff fixed, and get you some business loan, I'm going to do that, because I'm a boss woman, and I'm going to take those boss actions. So I want you guys to do the same thing too, okay? Don't go broke with trying to get all these businesses. No, all these businesses that people have created, they have got business loans, okay? Most of these nice business that you see, like, oh my gosh, how this person got all this money to get all this in it, because it's a business loan, okay? So if you're not on that type of level and you're trying to create you a business, get you a business and get you some money and get that credit fixed, okay? But I love y'all. This is only part one. If y'all would like for me to drop part 2, please comment on this video. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much. Your girl is actually about to get ready to do my hair, period. Y'all already know we switching. I love switching my hair, but y'all already know. Fresh face, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for clicking on this video. And see y'all on the part 2, period.